welcome to Imperfect Together. We are here for episode 2 of season 2. I'm Chris.
I'm Zach.
And we're just a couple dudes that don't have it all figured out, but we just want to talk about stuff that that people want to actually talk about. So
Yeah.
What would that be today, Zach?
Well, this is kind of off the subject, but I went wake surfing the other day.
Oh, how was that?
It was great. I got up for the first time, which I've never gotten up on a wake surfboard before.
Did you throw the rope in?
I did.
How long did you ride after that?
10 seconds, but
That's
I did
not
it.
bad.
I did it.
Was this
A lot of people
on
didn't
your
think-
first try?
A lot of people, yeah, when I got up, yeah.
How many tries did it take you to get up?
Like 5.
That's
But
good.
I was struggling the first 5 times, and then I figured out how to do it.
Oh, that's good. If
Yeah.
you don't know, wake surfing is surfing behind a boat.
Yep. Yeah.
Like you have to have a special boat that makes a giant wave, and then like you can actually surf the wave.
Yeah. But yeah.
That's good. I'm proud of you, Zach.
Yeah, I did it.
That's fun.
I can't really skateboard yet, but I could get on a wake surf.
That's because if you fall in the water, it doesn't hurt as bad.
Yeah. All right. I have a question for you, Chris.
I'm sure you do.
Do you think Tupac is alive?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no.
Why would you not think that?
Why would I think
Well,
that?
there's evidence of him being alive.
Well, listen.
There's-
I'm old enough for when all this happened,
There's-
so I remember
There's-
him dying. Supposedly.
Did he really?
I don't know, but the problem is like I don't care enough to follow.
There's
it.
recent pics of him. He's always coming out with
Since
music.
okay,
He's
recent pics.
always coming out with music, and some of it's kind of relevant.
Under
You're just
what
kinda like-
alias?
and you're just kind of like, Tupac, are you alive or not?
I don't know.
I mean, if he came out of the woodwork, if he came out like, and he was like, "Hey guys, I'm alive," I'd be like, "I knew it. I knew it."
So why would he hide all
you.
this time? What would be the benefit of him
I don't know, 'cause
not
he-
coming out already?
Because he probably got shot at and he got scared, so he went to an island.
If he's Tupac, he ain't scared.
I would be scared if there's bullets flying at me.
Okay. So he
Or
just
that he got scared. He was
Let's
like,
see,
he was
that
like, "All right,
was-
guys, tell everyone that I'm dead."
that,
kill
how long,
Biggie,
How
and
long
I'm
ago
gonna get
was
out.
it when Tupac?
1992, I want to say 1992.
No, it was like I want to say I thought I was in middle school.
No, I think it was 92. Was it 92? Yeah, it was 92.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I would not have been.
Yeah.
I would have been 8.
Yeah. Tupac died
That's probably why I didn't care.
in 92. Yeah, but the beef.
I do
between,
remember Biggie though.
Yeah, but the beef between Tupac and Biggie, it pretty much was like Tupac said some stuff in his rap, and then Biggie was like, "Man, I can't believe you said that to me while he's playing the Super Nintendos." And then
It
he's like, "I can't believe you said that about
probably
me."
just like Atari then.
Yeah, and no, it was Super Nintendos, and then Tupac was like, "I'm gonna make fun of you more," and then Biggie was like, "I'm gonna make fun of you more," and then there was and then
What?
apparently Biggie shot him.
I don't know if you know the answer to this.
But
Was this the first time when there was a lot of beef between two rappers and where they just went at each other in their songs?
No, I
Or
want to
does it
say
go back?
I would say the first one would probably be I don't want to say it, but there was a band that was together at one point that had Ice Cube, and
Ice Cube was in a band?
he was in a rap group. I don't want to say the name because it's inappropriate. But he was in a rap group with Eazy-E, and Eazy-E and Ice
Okay,
Cube
but
got in,
this would have all been around the same time. Like
got in a huge feud.
this was before Tupac?
Yeah.
Ice Cube's not older than Tupac.
Ice Cube is older. Yeah. NWA.
No.
Uh-huh.
Was it in that era though when rappers just started going at each other? Or has that just always been a thing?
I think whenever Death Row Records happened, it kind of blossomed from there.
Okay. So who's currently doing it? Who's the
Currently
current?
right now, well, they're not violent, but I would say
Who's the new Tupac and Biggie?
I would say Kanye and Drake.
Kanye and Drake. Why is that?
Kanye and Drake. Well, there's a lot of things. Kim Kardashian.
I have heard a few things lately.
Kim
I don't follow this much, but
Kim Kardashian's one of them. Kiki, do you love me? La, 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 la. Do you know who that is? He's
Yeah.
talking about Kim Kardashian.
Oh, Drake did that song?
Uh huh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Drake did that song, and he's literally talking about how
He's talking about Kim?
he did some stuff with Kim Kardashian, and Kim Kardashian was Kanye's wife at the time. And then Kanye
came back.
was like, he got so frustrated.
was that the start of their beef?
I think so. And also, there was a rapper named Pusha T that had some diss tracks with Drake, and Pusha T is good friends with Kanye. So there is also that too.
Okay.
And Pusha T is the one
I've never heard of Pusha T.
Pusha T is the one that exposed Drake of his stripper girlfriend being pregnant and him ignoring that. Him ignoring his stripper girlfriend's opposed child.
Sounds like Drake's got around.
Yeah. And Drake messed up, and then Pusha T called him out on his diss track, and it was like when you first listen to it, you're just like, "Dang, Pusha T went there," and Pusha T's like, "Yeah, I went there." He's like, "I don't care," but yeah, and then Drake kind of just bowed out with Pusha T. He was like, "I'm not messing with Pusha T anymore. I'm done with Pusha T. I'm gonna start."
He takes it too far.
I'm gonna start messing with Kanye, and then Kanye gets really frustrated, and then now we're in 2021, and Donda comes out, and it's like
and then Drake releases a song,
and then he comes out with Certified Lover Boy.
Well, he leaked one of Kanye's tracks that he didn't put on the album.
Yeah, he did release. Yeah, he released that, and that was called something about a party.
Life of the Party.
Life of the Party with Andre, and it's an okay song. It's all right. It's okay.
It's nothing great.
It's nothing great, but it's a diss track that he did on Drake, and Drake just released it on his little whatever. And I mean, it just like it felt like Drake just wasn't fazed by it. He's like, "You want to know who the real Kanye is? You know that he was doing this Christian album, blah blah blah. This is what he thinks about me."
Yeah.
But anyways, if you had to,
now to his defense, he didn't put it on the album.
He didn't,
and it was Andre.
Yeah.
Not Kanye. Now I'm not defending Kanye because.
Yeah. But Kanye.
Listen, I think this whole diss track thing.
He came out with another wholesome album, another. That a boy album.
It's not that great of an album, but
yeah, it's all right. It's not as great as Jesus.
It's at least it's clean.
Yeah, it's clean.
I can't listen to
I would say,
Drake because my Spotify is filtered for explicit, so I can't listen to his songs.
There's one song on there. It's like but it's like a vampire old man. He's like, "I'm too sexy for my show. Too sexy for
That's
my
an old song.
I know, but he does that for his
Drake does?
Yeah, he does that for his rhyme. And then some other guy's like, "I'm too sexy for my shop, too sexy for this life, too sexy for these jewels," or whatever. I don't know. It's a rap song. It's very popular.
It sounds terrible.
It's all right. It's not it's nothing to go crazy over.
Listen, I get it. I'm the old man. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, it's all right. But
here's how I feel.
So those are the beefs right now.
I feel like, what is your opinion of diss tracks? Because it seems like it's just like everybody who can comment on any post, like, I'm just hiding behind the song.
Like, I kind of
like, why can't you just go deal with it man to man and get over it?
That's true. I think
that's like a bunch of babies going back and forth.
I think a lot of it has to do with money.
I'm sure it does.
I think a lot of it has to do with money. Like,
so do you think they're really friends and this is all just a show?
I in that case, I don't really think
because
they are.
I mean, there's been I can't remember who it was.
But I mean, Nicki Minaj and Taylor Swift got in a fight. Taylor Swift and Kanye got in a fight.
Because she got Kanye'd.
Taylor Swift and Kanye love getting in fights with people as well as Nicki Minaj. Those three probably get in more fights with other celebrities than anyone.
But my question is, are any of them, like, do you think, like, out in the public, it's we're enemies, and then all of a sudden, like, behind the scenes, they're just hanging out together?
I don't know. I think
because they're just trying to push tracks.
I think Kanye and Drake
build
a little bit personal because of Kim. Because of Kim Kardashian. Because I don't know if she was not faithful or was faithful. It's a little fishy. But something happened, and Kanye wasn't happy about it. And Drake loves to dig it in a little bit. And so, yeah, so
Nah, I
that's,
get it.
but yeah, so with all that, have you ever had a beef that was significant or that significant?
Not
before?
that significant.
This-
I'm
You never
trying
had a diss track?
to. No, I'm fresh out of those. Man, I mean, I talked about it a little bit last year. I had it's
Oh,
one of my best friends now.
you're
I didn't like him, but there really wasn't a beef. I just didn't like him because I was jealous. That was
oh,
the only
yeah,
reason why.
that's- yeah.
But for the most part, like, I don't know. I
The
was the guy that wanted to be
the
friends
guy's
with
house
everybody.
that you burnt down because you didn't like him.
I didn't burn it down.
The guy's house
It got
that
struck
you
by
burnt
lightning
down.
and it burned down.
The guy's house that you burnt down.
Man, you're harsh.
People don't forget.
Obviously, you do. What's your beef? Who was your enemy?
There was this one kid that kept on messing with me. I think I was like in I was in 8th grade. 8th or 9th grade.
What were
And
you
there's
like
this-
in 8th or 9th grade?
I mean, I wasn't the most popular kid. I was kind of just, I don't know. I just did my own thing. But there was this kid, and I just started playing football, and then there was a 6th grader that kept on messing with me.
Hold
Every
on.
day.
So, hold on. You were in 8th or 9th grade, and you
Yeah.
had a 6th grade
Yeah, and
bully?
he kept on messing with me.
Your
And
bully
I
was a
just-
6th grader?
Yeah, he was a 6th grader. And he kept on messing with me. And I was just like, I don't want to, like, all right, he's my bully. Man. Like, he's my nemesis. And he just kept on messing with me. And then there was one day, it was picture day. And I knew that he was going to mess with me. And I was just like, I'm going to get him back. And so I got some clothes that I wasn't going to wear that day because I knew it just got done raining the day before. And so I was just like, I'm going to put on some clothes that I know that I'm going to get dirty in, and I'll keep my clean ones for picture day. And so I go to school, and then he says something, and I backtalked. I said something to him. And I knew he was going to chase me. And then he's like, what did you say? And I said, you heard what I said? And then everyone was like, oh. And then I ran, and then there was this big puddle. And then right when I got to the puddle, I ducked. And when I ducked, he flew over. And he got completely muddy. And then the bus came. And he was pissed. He was so angry. And I'm just like, and then the whole time I'm like just putting, I'm changing my clothes and all that stuff. And like, but he was not happy. And then then the day was over, and then the bus driver let us out, and then he kept on he started slapping me in the head and stuff like that, and then I kind of grabbed him by his throat, and then he stopped for good.
Man, you went dark. I
Yeah,
mean, this went from a very elementary age story to I tried to choke him out.
Well, I just went please stop messing with me. It was just like,
Was he
"Oh,
bigger?
stop."
Was he bigger than?
No, he was tiny.
Why were you so afraid of this little bitty 6th grader?
I'm scared. I don't want to fight anyone. He's a little guy, but I picked him up from his neck. I felt bad, and I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Did your confidence boost after this? I'm not afraid of
really.
little 6th
It was just
graders
like
anymore.
I strangled a little kid. That's what it felt like.
Because it was.
Yeah, that's what I did. But hey, then
You're 3 years
parents
older than
came up
this
to-
kid.
Parents came up to me, and I thought I was gonna get in trouble. But the parents were like, "No, the kid deserved it," and all this stuff. And I was like, "Okay,
So
I'm all right, I guess." But
what is the right way then to handle a bully?
I don't know. That's not the best way. But I don't think tattletaling is one of them too. I don't know what run away, I guess.
Run away.
I don't want to say hit the bully because that's mean, but I also don't want you to not do anything. So I don't know what the answer is.
Do you think it's okay to stand up for yourself?
Yeah, I think so.
I agree. I think so.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta take care of yourself.
Now, does that mean you have to get in a fight?
No,
No.
but I mean, most of the time it does lead to that. But
So is that okay?
I don't know.
I'm curious.
I don't know. I
Zach's
feel like
I don't know.
It's like, well.
You're putting me in a corner right here.
Well, here's the thing.
He's like, I want to tell you just to knock
here's
him
the
out,
thing.
but I feel
I
like
have
that's
14
wrong.
more days for my job here at the church, so yes, fighting is okay.
Oh gosh.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, don't fight unless you absolutely have to. That's my.
Listen. I think.
Hold on. Before you go, I got to talk about today's sponsor. Is that okay?
Sure. Which one did you make up today?
Bathtubs. If you feel like relaxing in your own human dirt soup, Bathtubs is for you.
It's not even a brand. This is Bathtubs. Yes. Sponsored by all bathtubs across the world.
Okay. What's your favorite bathtub there, Chris?
I don't like bathtubs for the same reason you said. I think taking a bath is weird. Because you're just sitting in your dirt. Yeah. You're sitting in your own nastiness. Mm-hmm. That's why I'd shower all the way.
Yeah.
If you get in a bathtub, like you can have a jacuzzi tub and just relax. But then I'm gonna go get in the shower after that.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah, I get that. Okay, so while we're in the conversations of beefs, what is a beef that stands out in the Bible that we could talk about? There's so many in the Bible.
There's probably a lot. I mean, do you have one in mind you want me to talk about?
Just pick one and we'll talk about it. We have Cain and Abel. We have Joseph and his brothers.
So Cain and Abel is a bad example because he just killed his brother.
Yeah, he just killed his brother.
Not the best way to handle beef.
All right, let's talk about Joseph and his. We'll talk about Joseph and his brothers. You had
Joseph was a little punk.
Well, he wasn't a little. He was the
annoying little sixth grader.
No. The reasoning why you think he's a punk because he had a colorful sweater and he granted favor in his dad's eyes, and so his dad was like, "Here, have this wonderful."
He was the favorite, and he let him know it.
Think of this robe, Chris, as like.
Listen, everybody.
Like this very nice, extravagant sweater, kind of like. Think of all right. So you're going into.
I know the story.
You're going into a PacSun, Chris.
I'm going to a PacSun.
You're going into a PacSun, and you see the most colorful Hurley sweatshirt, small, and you're like, I have to get it.
I'm wearing a large right now.
I have to get it. That is the example. That's the kind of robe that this Joseph guy is having.
Why do we always call it a technicolored? There's a play, the Technicolored robe. Why is it always colorful?
I don't know. I feel like you know. Was it made out of giraffe skin?
I'm saying I don't know that it was colorful.
Oh, I want to
look. It says he made a richly ornamented robe for him.
So was it a Christmas sweater?
That's what it sounds like.
All right.
I don't know what richly ornamented means. I'm just curious on why we always assume it's colorful.
Well, let's just say it's colorful. It's a colorful robe, and he granted favor in his dad's eyes because he knew dreams. God gave him dreams and all this stuff. This is the gospel according to Zach, by the way.
Yeah, his dreams is what got him in trouble.
Yeah, but God gave him those dreams.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't know that when he was a kid, like he was like just having dreams and like.
I think pretty young he had.
I think it was more later on.
Anyways, so he had dreams. His brothers got upset. They got envious.
What was the dream? No, it's about the specific dreams he had that got him in trouble.
I think it was something like he was going to be in charge or something.
Yeah, all his brothers and his mom and dad were going to bow down to him.
Yeah, and
listen,
didn't like it.
He's the moron that went and told him about it.
Yeah,
I imagine if that was you, Zach, and you had 11 older brothers,
I'd be telling everybody with my colorful sweater on.
What would it be like?
What
would it be like when you went and told them about your dream?
I'd say, hey guys, check this dream out. You peasants, you fungi in between my feet.
You're gonna bow down to me.
Yeah. My dad loves me better. That's what I would.
I'm pretty sure
or more.
At that moment, if I'm the older brother, I'm spearing you across the room right there. Like just running and tackling you. Just like going into a pool, but there's no pool.
Or in Joseph's case, I'm going to throw you into a well and hopefully kill you. And if not, I'm going to sell you to the Egyptians.
Well, they did.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did. But they sold him. They sold him to Egypt. And then he spent, I don't know, years as a slave slash was in prison. And he did that for a long time. And then he started having these dreams, and he started deciphering them. And this is the Bible, according to Zach. But he started deciphering them to the Pharaoh, and the Pharaoh's like, man, this kid's got something. I need to believe him. And then Joseph was like, there's going to be 7 years of famine if you don't do anything now. And so the Pharaoh was like, this guy knows what he's talking about. He is now second in command. You do what you need to do so we could have food during the famine. The famine actually happens, and then now he has all the wheat, he has all the stuff, and everyone's coming to him to, hey, we need food, blah, 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 and Joseph's able to give it out. But now here's the tricky part. What was Joseph's dad's name?
Jacob.
Yeah. Jacob's like, hey, sons, I need you to go to Egypt to get me some food or we'll surely die. Like, we're going to die if you don't do this. And the brothers are like, okay. And the brothers go up there. And then Joseph sees them and he freaks out. He doesn't know what to do because he's pissed. He's angry.
I wonder how long it's been.
Since that story?
No. From the time that they sold him.
Oh, I don't know. I want to say over 10 years, maybe 20, 30 years.
Yeah,
I mean, it was old enough for them to not recognize Joseph.
Yeah, I mean, he's grown up. Like,
yeah.
He was 17.
Yeah.
When he got thrown into the well.
Yeah.
So I'd say it's at least that long again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know for sure. I don't know what the Bible says, but
yeah. So and then Joseph's like, oh, I can't handle my feelings. And so he was like, you guys go, and I'll bring you guys food. But then he sneaks in a gold cup in one of the bags. And then he was like, one of you guys stole the gold cup. And then the brother's like, no, we didn't. And then they're like, well, then what's this thing here? And then they grabbed one of the kids and because Joseph doesn't know what to do. He's angry and he's also frustrated.
So why did he do that?
I think he didn't know how to handle his feelings.
I think he was testing them.
He was that, yeah.
He was trying to, because now there was another little brother, Benjamin.
Yeah, he wanted to make sure that
they wanted to see if they had learned their lesson.
Yeah, and so, but at the end of the story, Joseph was like, it was me, guys. I'm the brother that you tried to kill. Blah. And then the brother's like,
that's
oh my goodness.
That's how he did it.
Yeah, and the brother was like, oh my goodness, we thought we killed you. No, he's like, no, I saved all of Egypt. Come on, give me a hug. And he's like,
the dream came true.
Yeah, the dream came true. Hey, bring my dad over here that's almost dying. Come on, bring him over. I got to give him a hug too. The end.
All right, then. What the heck does your story about Joseph have to do with beef? Like, we talked about it at the beginning, but you just told me a whole bunch of the rest of the story.
So pretty much in 2 Timothy 2:24, it says, a servant of the Lord must not quarrel, but not be kind. Oh, 2 Timothy 2:24 says, a servant of the Lord must not quarrel, but must be kind to everyone. Be able to teach and be patient with difficult people. When someone disagrees with what you are saying, maintain a gracious, gentle, and patient attitude instead of becoming angry and defensive. And I think Joseph showed a lot of that in 2 Timothy. I think he, if you were in his shoes, it would be hard for me not to just kill my brothers from the spot. But he didn't do that because he had Jesus inside of him, or he had God inside of him,
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jesus too. But he, he was able to see past him getting thrown into a well and being enslaved for 10 plus years, which is a very difficult task to do. And he did that, and he had God moving through him, and he was able to show love, and he was able to show grace, and able to show patience and all that through there.
So then, how does a student watching this right now do that with the beef they got in their life right now?
I would just say be kind with people you disagree with, even though that it's difficult. God gave us all different kind of viewpoints. God gave us, some people are Republican, some people are Democrat, or whatever. God gave us all these different viewpoints, all these different of variety, opinions on the world. God gives us diversity in this crazy world. You're a Christian, I'm a Christian, but we sometimes see things differently. That doesn't mean that you're wrong or that I'm right or anything like that. It's just, God gave us different minds and all that stuff. And, we walked through life different ways and all that stuff. And God shaped us into humans that we are today. And so, do not become hostile with someone who has done you wrong. Instead, love them where they are. And so, just love them where they are. I would say that.
Yeah.
I would say that. And when it comes to Drake and Kanye, if they moved past from their big egos, I think they would see, this is kind of stupid. This is a little silly. But, I
think at the end of the day, I think a lot of times we know that.
Mm-hmm.
It's extremely hard to do.
Yeah.
Right. And so, when you're dealing with stuff like this, or with somebody hates you, they disagree with you, whatever the case may be, I think the more we can remember, let me just speak to as a believer in Jesus, right? Because we're required, or we should be acting a certain way, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I should be loving you no matter what. But Jesus talks about turning the other cheek.
Yeah.
If somebody slaps you. Now, am I going to want to do that? Probably not. And I have no problem standing up for myself, but at the same time, I'm going to do that. I need to learn how to do that while not still in love. How do I still care about you even though you don't care about me? And when we get to that point, that's like I said, it's hard to do. But when you get to that point, a lot of the crap that we get mad about or fight about doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Or if somebody has something against me and they just don't like me for whatever reason, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But for me to go retaliate, and then we're in this lifelong battle, and Tupac gets shot because of stupid stuff like that. It's not worth it.
Well, he didn't get shot. He just decided to move away.
Whatever.
But anyways, that's it for our podcast today, guys. Like us on the videos. Subscribe, comment. If you have any questions or anything like that, hit us up. Any last words there, Chris?
Hey,
all right.
No. If you do have questions, stuff that you want us to talk about, put it in the comments, or feedback, or whatever. However you can get to us. Do we have an email?
Yeah. You should.
I don't know if we can check it, but
we'll put it on.
imperfecttogether@gmail.com is probably what it is.
Yep, that's probably what it is. All right, guys. Until next week, we'll catch you on the flip side. All right.